That's cool. It's weird. As a guy, it's like, it's always weird when you talk to someone and they start talking about things that like empower them, you know? Because I feel like as a guy, and I know me personally, like, I think we miss a lot of that. And like, because it just doesn't like, I talked to a girl who did OnlyFans and I was listening and she was like, oh, you know, it's super empowering. And we talked about it. I was like, I don't know. I don't see that. Like, how is that?
I loved webcamming. Oh my God.
But that's so, as a guy, like, that's so weird hearing. It's like, what? How is that? Like, what?
Oh God,
you know?
no.
But then
webcamming was so empowering. Well, there's also, this is a whole other topic. But I mean, it's a positive feedback loop, right? Mm-hmm. Because if people aren't into you, they just go to the next model. And so you end up curating this echo chamber of dudes who think you're the hottest shit ever, you know? And so it's just, I loved webcamming. God, it's such
play to your strengths.
Fucking $250 an hour.
Oh man. That's the crazy part is you can make so much money.
So much money.
Oh my God.
Oh, trust me, I've been like lactating mom bods a thing on OnlyFans, right? I want a vacation.
It probably
is.
It probably is. Go to Hawaii.
Someone's got something.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
People are so different. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, everybody's got a thing.
Well, and I think that's what I love about burlesque is like other people bring that into their acts. Like, you know, they bring what appeals to them into their acts and like what they present and like people just eat it up.
Mm-hmm. We get people who are like, I never knew I was into that.
Oh man.
I've literally
had fun. No, like really, people come up and they're like, I never realized that made me feel things. And I'm like, oh, honey.
I've had someone come up to me and be like, so after your act, I decided I need to go home and make a baby.
Yeah.
And I was like,
straight up.
Good for you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Do that. Yeah, no. When I was throwing dildos in the stage, I had a gal that was like, I've never even really seen one in real life. And I was like, please go to Good Relations. Oh my God, I'll go with you. Can we go together?
Oh man.
Let's make this happen. You know, I mean, people, really, honestly, she had just never seen one in real life. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I just threw like 60 of them around.
Yeah. Well, sex is still so taboo.
Oh.
I mean, it's gotten so much better.
But it's almost weirder now. Honestly, like
yeah.
It's like
you can go on Pornhub and it just
taboo and just kept going and yeah. I just took a human sexuality class, so I'm kind of like jaded on all of it right now. But
well, because it can go dark, right? And that's when it's like, okay, this is
right. And I think actually we've had a couple of people who joined burlesque who really were trying to use it for a different, maybe not so healthy feedback loop, and it doesn't work for them. I can think of a couple. I'm thinking of a couple in my mind right now, but I don't want to like name names that were there for like one performance or two, or maybe even just graduation, and like they just didn't get what they wanted out of it because it wasn't. You don't get that lecherous like hubba that you get kind of like more in a strip club or like in webcamming or something, you know, like.
So they wanted more for like the sexual.
I think so, and it just doesn't. It's not that that's not a part of it, but that's not.
Yeah, I mean, I think we always really encourage like our performers to be safe. Like, don't go home with someone after a show that like, you know, or like make sure that you're being mindful and you have a safe ride home if you're going to go out and have a drink with some friends or, you know, like we definitely want like our performers to be safe and conscious and like good.
And we've had people who their problems in their relationships were like, let's say somebody's name is like Daisy on stage, we'll just say, and it's like, well, they wanted to date Daisy, not Katie, you know, and like that's not how. We've had that a couple of times. People who are like, well, I started dating someone, they were really into me, but like they want to be with who I am on stage, and that's not who I am. That introduction,
being introduced to a person as their burlesque persona is a lot different than again meeting them at the bar when you go at 2 a.m.
Yeah. So we've had, I can think of a couple of people that happened to.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, it seems like that could go sideways pretty quick.
I mean, it's just not sustainable, right? Like the energy levels that I put out as Jezza at a show could fucking light up Ferndale. Like, I mean, it's just, and that stops as soon as I get home.
Yeah, to keep that going 24/7 would just be exhausting.
No. You can't do that, you know, and so.
God, if I flirted with the amount of people that I flirt with on stage, I mean, I'd be in a lot of trouble.
You could open your own Winco. Oh, man.
Get money for them to watch you pull out pretzels from a bin.
4 a.m. Hey, guys. just wanted my chocolate pretzels.
They would bring you chocolate pretzels.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's an idea.
this is sounding better and better.